What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. Great win for them boys in the NBA Cup quarterfinals in the six by beating the Toronto Raptors 117-101. The captain, 35 big points, 4 assists. Josh Hart, 21 points, 6 rebounds. Total team effort. That second quarter is what did it. Domination in that second quarter. Huge for the Knicks. Beating the Toronto Raptors in that second quarter, 34-13. But of course, we can't forget about the captain, right? 26 points in the first half, 20 points in that first quarter. But it was that second quarter. The defense is what led the way, which pretty much spearheaded everything. OG Anunoby, 3 blocks. The big cat was in there blocking shots. Josh Hart deflections, getting loose balls. Mikal Bridges doing what Mikal Bridges does. And that was it. And once the Knicks had that lead, they would not relinquish, right? Third quarter is pretty equal, right? 27-25, then 23-22. Very even, but the Knicks had the lead, man. So now all they had to do was keep steady. And I loved exactly at the end of the game how they pretty much was running down the clock because that was it, man. The game was over. They didn't have enough firepower to pretty much match the Knicks. And the Knicks now go to 17-7, have won their last 4, and 7 out of their last 8 games. The Knicks are on a roll, and they're on their way to Las Vegas for the NBA Cup semifinals, man. Great game for them boys. Great game, great game, great game. What's going on, people? Appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me. This Grover. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rock with LV Live. Big Taz. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rock with LV Live. Big time win for them boys. 117-101. Listen, man, look. Great effort, man. But you know what? This is what you're supposed to do. I know I sound like a broken record when I say this, but listen, we're better than these guys. We're better than them. And so that's what you do when they're better. You better. They were shorthanded, of course. RJ, he's not back. He's still dealing with that sprained knee. I heard some craziness about how they were putting plasma in his knee, plasma injection, something insane. So I don't know what's going on with RJ. Right? Quickly's out. He's sick. He had an illness. It happened a couple of hours before the game. So I don't know what's going on in Toronto, right? I don't know what's going on in 6, but it doesn't matter. It's handle business, and that's what we did today. 6 Knicks players in double figures. OG Anunoby, third game back, 13 points for him. I thought he had great moments tonight, especially defensively. The big cat, 14 points. I thought he had great moments tonight. That nasty dunk in the first half. Nasty. Every time he goes to Toronto, man, he's always coming up with a big-time play. He had 14 points, 16 rebounds for him. Like I said, once again, Josh Hart, 21 points. That 3-ball is on fire for him. He was 4 for 7 from 3 today. 6 rebounds and 4 assists for Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges, another solid game from him. 15 points for him. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And, of course, the captain, right? 35 points, 6 for 9 from 3. He came out on fire, man. He wasn't playing no games. No games. I thought we had great contributions from the bench also, too, guys. I thought Jordan Clarkson came in. He looked very, very good, man. Very, very good. Coming up with big-time shots. He had 12 points coming off the bench for us. Mitch, I thought, was great. Of course, he can't knock down free throws. I think he only made 2 of them tonight, but he was great on the boards. Great effort, man. Great effort. We pretty much went 9 deep today, but yeah, I was telling him only played 7 minutes. Kolek only played really in the first half. But I thought Kolek had good moments, man. I thought he was great defensively. He had a couple of he had a nice little layup coming off a baseline. I thought that was great. Had a couple of good passes. So I thought Kolek had good moments, man. I would like to see him in the second half, but of course, they didn't play him to the end of the game. But hey, man, listen, you got the win. You got the win. Knicks shot 53% from the field today, 46% from 3. 46%, 16 for 35, and they out-rebounded Toronto, 48-37. I mean, it's just domination, man. Domination. Knicks go to 17-7 on the year, man. You got to be happy with this win, guys. You got to be happy with this win. I mean, I'm extremely happy. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live, man. Great win for them boys. Going on to Vegas, man. Facing the Magic again. I mean, how many times are we going to play these guys, man? Like, I'm just tired. Like, I don't want to see the Magic again for the rest of the year. Like, we shouldn't play them again, even though I know after this we're gonna have to play them one more time. Like, I'm tired of playing the Magic. I'm trying to play the Magic and the Heat. It's like every other game we play those guys, and someone gets hurt. Like Deuce got hurt, but other time Brunson got hurt. just want to stay away from the Magic. I just want to stay far away from Desmond Bane, Wendell Carter, like all those guys, Black, Suggs. I just want to stay away from all them guys, man. They're just. You saw Desmond Bane got fined like $35,000, right, for that throw at OG Adobe. Like that's the type of team they are. Like I just want to stay far away from them. I just don't. Tired of seeing the Magic. Appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight, man. It's gonna be a quick show tonight, man. It's extremely late. I know everyone's tired. Got to get back to the grind tomorrow, but I appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight. Tony, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live, man. On our way to Vegas. Big time win for the boys, 117-101. The captain, 35 points, 4 assists. Listen, man, did the captain come out with a vengeance today? I think he was coming out to just make a statement, man. Right? He realized who was checking him. He had a bunch of young balls out there. He was just taking them to school, man. Taking them to school. Listen, look. I'm tired of this talk about, everyone being better than Jalen Brunson. Like, come on, man. When the chips are down, who's better in this league? When the chips are down, who is better in this league? Nobody. As good as Shea is, he didn't get Clutch Player of the Year. He didn't. There's a reason why Brunson gets it. It's moments like this when he's at his best. When he's at his best, man. And then you didn't see the nonsense about people saying, "Oh, let's trade him for Giannis." And everyone needs to stop. Brunson isn't going anywhere. Brunson isn't going anywhere. Because it's nights like this. Nights like this, he does things like this, just comes out on fire. Vintage Brunson. Unguardable. Gravity, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. Listen, man, we are on our way to Vegas. Big time win for them boys in the 6. 117-101. Listen, another great game for Josh Hart. 21 points, 6 rebounds. Look at my man Tony right here. Jalen Kobe Brunson. LV, you got that right, man. You got that right. You guys know I told you the story, man, about how he's connected to the Mamba. That's why he wears the Mambas, man. That's why he wears those. Guys, you think it's time for his new sneaker? I think it's time for him to come out with his own sneaker. I got an idea for his new sneaker, too. What do you guys think? Since he loves the Kobe's so much, why don't they come out with his own sneaker similar to the Kobe's, but make it under Brunson? You know what I'm saying? Of course, give it a little different design, but similar, like it's the same type of blueprint because he likes that sneaker. Why not do that? I don't know. Just an idea from LV. Eddie Kofi, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. Big time win for them boys on a late night, man. Late night, Tuesday night Knicks. We're on our way to Vegas, baby. 117-101. The captain, 35 points, 4 assists. BQ from BK, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. All my guys coming in tonight, man. Late night, right? Late night. Big time win for them boys, man. Big time win, man. Listen, you got to be happy, man. You got to be happy. Listen, we know Toronto was shorthanded, right? I don't care. I don't bat an eye at all. Because if we were shorthanded without our top guns, you think they would care? No one would care. No one would care. No one would. They would stomp us while we're down. Handle business, man. That's it. Win games. And guys, should we be happy about where the Knicks are right now, guys? 17-7 right now after 24 games. We've won 7 out of our last 8. We've won 4 in a row. How are you guys feeling about where we are as a team right now? We're winning the games we're supposed to win. Isn't this what defines a good team? You're winning the games you're supposed to win. And you kind of split down the middle, like, the tough games. Like, that's how it is. So that's what kind of makes you a really, really good team in this league. It makes you a contender. I mean, to me, Knicks are easily top 4 teams in the East. I mean, in the league, excuse me, top 4 team in the league. And if you ask me, I think OKC is 1, And I think 2A, 2B is like the Rockets and the Knicks. That's how I think. I think the Knicks are better than Denver. They love Denver because they love Joker so much. They love Joker. They just give Denver. I think the Knicks are better than Denver. Every time they play Denver, they smoke Denver. I think they're better than Denver. If you want to talk about the Lakers, I don't know. Lakers are good. But I think the Knicks are like out of us and the Rockets, 2A, 2B. Detroit is still young, man. They got to show me something. Man. They're still a very young team. I like how they are. I like how they're constructed, but they're just a really good team. They haven't shown that they're battle tested yet. That's why I pump the brakes with Detroit. I say they're in the top 10 in the league. I wouldn't even give them top 5 because they're not battle tested, man. You know, I give the Lakers an edge over Detroit almost. Like, you know what I mean? You can't, just because you win a couple of games to start the season, that doesn't make, you know what I mean? The Knicks are battle tested. And this is why I stress to you guys, do not change this lineup. You got to keep, look how we're flowing, man. Look how we're flowing. Tony says, LV, why didn't Huck see Tom tonight? Mitch is too slow on defense lately. Tony, I thought Mitch was okay tonight. I thought he was okay. I thought he was all right, Tony. I mean, if you want to see Huck more, okay, you know, try to get him in, but there was really no need to play him, Tony. Mitch was doing okay. You know, Huck's not as big as Mitch, Tony. Mitch still takes up a lot of space in that Baja, man. He's a lot to deal with. He's a prototypical big. He's about 7'1", but he's like stronger than Huck. Jakob Porter will be pushing Huck all over the place in that Baja, man. He's only 6'11". You know, Jakob Porter is about 7 feet. And Mitch was mopping the floor with him in that Baja. So no, Tony. Mitch was getting killed tonight. No, he wasn't, Tony. He was getting a lot of offensive rebounds, doing all that stuff. He's blocking shots. Dude tried to dunk on me, blocked it. I mean, come on, Tony. Tony, come on. Tony, he's fine, Tony. He's fine. He's doing exactly what we want him to do. That's it. And we're winning games. I mean, you know. Yeah, okay. Disc Grover, okay, Mitch Dad Squad. Well, okay, well, Disc Grover. Remember, too, Disc Grover. You know, they're monitoring his minutes, Disc Grover. So he's not. I don't know if he's in true shape. You know what I'm saying, Disc Grover? Because remember, some games he's playing, some games he's not. He doesn't play back-to-backs, right? So they only have him playing. What do you got Mitch playing, guys? Honestly, between 15 and 20 minutes a night, right? So they're trying to save him for the playoffs, Disc Grover. So, I mean, you know. Look at the stat. Tony, I read the stats off, Tony. He was fine tonight, Tony. Tony, 16 minutes, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists tonight. Tony, he's fine, Tony. He's a big man. What do you want, Tony? He's not going to do what Cat does. I thought he was fine. Jakob Porter will get his moment, man. Like how he played the night against Orlando. I thought was great, right? So you know he'll get his moments, man. I'm not worried about that. He'll be fine. But Tony, man, win the game, Tony. That's all I care about. Win the game. I only care about all this extra stuff, win minutes and all that stuff. That'll come. That stuff will come. Like I'm not too worried about that. But just win the game. You know what I mean? I thought we were solid all together, and I thought Mitch helped contribute to that as well, right? I don't know what more you want from him, Tony. Thought he was fine tonight. BQ, yeah, Mitch did his part tonight. Exactly, man. Daquan plays gaming 8287. It's my first time seeing you coming through, rocking with me and my crew, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Daquan plays gaming 8287. Please subscribe to my channel, man. This is what I do every single time after the Knicks play. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, man. But I appreciate you coming through, rocking with me and my crew. It's truly appreciated, Daquan. Daquan says he gave us more possessions when he's on the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought Mitch was fine, man. I'll put it to you like this, Tony. He's such a factor that they had to do a hack and Mitch. Why do you think they did that, Tony? Because he's a problem in that Baja. Tony, he's listen, Tony, look. He's not perfect player. Like, he's not. But what he does is he takes up a lot of paint presence, like blocking shots, offensive rebounds, tipping the ball out, because he's huge out there, Tony. He's the biggest guy on the court most of the time. And he's athletic enough to get the offensive rebounds. You got to get like 2 or 3 guys to block him out. That just, leaves extra rebounds for OG, for Bridges, for Josh. He's impacting the game sometimes when you don't even know who he is just because of his size. Why do you think they had to do a hacker Mitch? He's a problem in that Baja, man. He's a lot to deal with. And so that's why they do that. But I thought he was okay tonight, man. I thought he was okay. All right, guys, really quick. Let's hear from the captain, man. The captain set the tone tonight, man. He set the tone. 20 points in that first quarter. He set the tone tonight, man. And listen, when you're all NBA and this is what you do, this is how it should look. You know what I'm saying?
The first question is, the points, the scoring was amazing, but the defense in the second quarter, some of the best defense we've seen the team play. What turned it around?
Scoring 39 in the first. It was easy for them, and they're a good team, but we had to back down a little bit. Being a little lucky, them missing shots, but we picked up our pressure a little bit, and found a way to get stops, get in the open court, make plays for each other. But start on the defensive side of the ball.
Congratulations, Jay. The last 2 years you guys have been denied going to Vegas, and you seem like, I don't know, you guys discussed it and came out with a lot of energy in this one.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to go win something, and happy with the way we played, the way we fought. This team's good. We knew that they were going to bounce back, and we played them last week on the second half back-to-back, so we knew that their energy was going to be different today. We just found a way to slow them down and came with the win.
When the NBA Cup was first announced, what was your initial feelings on it, and have you changed your mind about whether it's a positive or how you view it?
I think it's something different. I think it's good because, you have a lot of guys now obviously making a lot of money on this team, and then you have guys and coaches who may not make as much. So it's an opportunity for them to get a little extra money. And so we're not just playing for ourselves, we're playing for the guys, who are there every day. They're coming up film, they get in there 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, making sure we're prepared for practice and shoot around and stuff. So we're playing for more than just us.
What's your choice, blackjack, poker, or roulette? What's your game of choice?
I don't gamble. It's probably a good thing I don't gamble, right? Probably shouldn't say anything about gambling.
Smart man.
Thanks, Jalen.
Appreciate it.
That boy's a chess player, is he not? Is he not a chess player? Everybody's playing checkers. He's playing chess. Do you not understand how quick he is on his feet? Sharp as a knife. Did you peep that? Mike Breen, and I love Mike Breen, but just bad timing, bad questioning, especially everything that's going on in the league today, right? Brunson caught that. He said, "Yo, man, I don't gamble, man. I don't play games, right? Because you're not going to get me caught up with all this stuff that's going on." That boy is sharp, man. I'm telling you, listen, he's playing chess, man. He's playing chess. And all these other dudes are playing checkers. On point, always. Great game from him. 35 big points, 26 points in the first half. Brunson was dominant. Corey Lindsay, what's going on, man? Hope all is well with you, sir. Long time no see. Happy holidays to you and yours, Corey Lindsay, man. I appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live on this late night show. Them boys are going to Vegas, man. Big time win for them in the 6 by beating the Toronto Raptors 117-101. Josh Hart, another great game for him. 21 points, 6 rebounds. Let's stay on Josh Hart, man. Guys, how do you feel about how he's playing, man? Like, it's to the point now where it's like, excuse my language, but it's like damn near impossible. You can't keep him out the starting lineup, man. When they made that switch and put him back in that starting lineup, and it's the same lineup pretty much that Tibbs had last year, it's like a switch went off. Because now we got OG back, And so now you could just see defensively and just every aspect of what we do, how things have gotten so much better. Across the board, man. Across the board. It's just great to see, man. Awesome to see. And we also, too, have to identify just, a guy like him who knows how good he is with his frustration as to, why he wasn't playing a lot, why he wasn't, and Mike Brown even spoke about it. He said, that's something I have to kind of get better with, right? He even mentioned that. And, obviously he said that he had to listen to a lot of his guys within the coaching staff that pretty much, talk about like, oh, what we should do with the starting lineups. And they said, you got to start Josh, man. And look how much he's changed his game. Look at what he's done, man, with this opportunity, man. But I mean, are we really surprised? I mean, the guy's been winning his whole life, man. We know the history, right? He went to DC, went to Sidwell Friends, right, which is a very, very prominent private school. If anybody knows, in the DC, Maryland area, I'll put it to like this: that's where the politicians sends their kids. He went to school with the Obama girls. So, the guy's obviously a smart guy, even though he just plays basketball. He went to Villanova, right? He won at Sidwell Friends. He won at Villanova. He comes here. He's bounced around the league, but he's always been a good player. Just hasn't had an opportunity to play on good teams. Now he finally gets on a good team. He's playing with his boy from college. Okay, guy's just a winner, man. He's just a winner, man. Just a winner. And you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it because he's changed a lot of different things in this lineup, man. Just his presence, man. Just the little things that he does that sometimes doesn't really go in his stat sheet. They talk about those 50-50 balls and all that stuff. Like, I mean, they actually mentioned it during the game too. I forgot to kind of get a read on that, but they show like how many loose balls he gets, like just those 50-50 balls, like those game-winning like plays. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just awesome, man. It's just awesome, like how well he's playing, man. I mean, they don't have this, but to me, if you have an all hustle team in the league, to me, he's the first draft pick. Maybe him and maybe a guy like who? Maybe Lou Dort, something like that, right? But he's at the top of the list, man. Or shall we say the Swiss Army knife guys in the league? I don't know. Just throwing out things. But he's just so good, man. He's just so good. And listen, man, look, I don't think, let me say this. I don't think Mike Brown knew how good he was. Let me say that. I don't think he did. I don't think he knew how good Josh was. He saw him. He's seen him play and watched him play, but he hasn't coached him. And I think he realized, okay, he's way better than what I thought. And now I see why. If it was up to Tibbs would have played him 48 minutes. Like, you just don't want this guy off the court. And now, guys, he's knocking down the three. You see him. They started making a push in that third quarter. What kept him at bay was those back-to-back threes by Josh Hart. They left him open. He's making him pay now. That changes everything for this team. The fact that he's able to knock that down and make you pay when you put your big on me and you switch on Brunson, now Brunson swings to me, bang, bang, now I'm shooting their eyes out. That changes everything for this team. The fact that he's shooting with confidence. And big shouts to my guy, Disgrove, up in here. He mentioned that Josh Hart should get his finger fixed, and then he went back and said he shouldn't because that's helping him shoot better. Big shouts to you, Disgrove. He's just playing great basketball, man. Great basketball. And I think it's making things so much easier for this team. Just the little intangibles that he brings and just everything that he does and just how he changes up Just the whole energy of this team. When he's out there, everything just goes up a notch. Everything. Then he's getting better defensively, right? I thought he did a solid job on Scotty Barnes today, right? So Ingram started getting off, but then he kind of started slowing down because of the Knicks wings were hopping on him. So you had Bridges on him, then you had OG on him, then you have sometimes you had Josh on him, right? So Ingram seeing different looks, it gets tiring after a while, especially when you're the only guy out there and RJ's not there. So Josh, he's changed the whole dynamic of this team. And I think because of him being put into that starting lineup is why we've won 7 out of the last 8. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight, man. Great game for them boys tonight, man. Great game. Yo, man, did you guys see that dunk that Towns had? Ferocious. I'm about to bring it up right now, man. Ferocious by the big cat. Listen, man. Look, man. I don't really like. I don't like saying "I told you so" and all so. I don't like doing that. But Towns is playing exceptional basketball. He still gets stupid fouls. I'm not sitting here saying But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This was nasty. Here's the big cat right here.
Towns penetrating.
Oh,
the flush. Bodega Cats with the throwdown. Towns penetrating. The flush. Bodega Cats with the throwdown.
nasty. Hey, look, man, look. All I'm saying is let's not make that trade. Let's keep our team exactly the way it is. Let's not mess up anything. If everything is going smooth, let's not touch everything. If it's not broke, let's not try to fix it. Let's not do that. The only thing I will say is, like I mentioned on my last show, the only thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a wing during the trade deadline. I'm trying to get a wing. I have to get a wing. We need one badly. When OG comes out and Bridges comes out, we need another wing. Desperately. Also, too, guys have been flaming me, guys. Guys have been flaming LV. I've been getting flamed. In the comments and other locations, people are flaming me. I mentioned when the Knicks are trying to get a piece, like I threw out Precious' name, right? Everyone's like, yo, heck no to Precious. The only reason why I'm throwing out Precious, if I could choose from anybody, no way I would pick Precious. But you have to think about what can we afford. Are we going to be able to get Herb Jones? Are we going to be able to get Trey Murphy? We're not going to be able to get those guys, man. They're too expensive. So we got to think what we can get. For whatever money we got. You know what I'm saying? We got to think, what can we afford? Like, I'm just thinking about certain things. You know what I mean? What can we afford? Maybe who's the other kid? I heard people naming Zach Collins. All right. Heard about, maybe somebody like him. What about John Collins? Remember John Collins? He used to play for the Hawks. What about him? I think he's expensive, right? The Clippers stink. He's on the Clippers. What about John Collins? Maybe him, right? How much is he getting, right? So once again, can we afford John Collins? I like John Collins a lot. Athletic. You know what I mean? Because everyone's been flaming. This guy said Precious. Take his mic. You know what I mean? People are killing me. I'm only throwing that out there because we just need rebounding and someone who can block shots. But what can we afford anybody? John Collins, you know how much he's getting? I like John Collins. Remember, he's with Utah. But first he was really getting busy with Atlanta. Right? He's young too. He's only 28. John Collins is getting $26 million. I'm going to say it again. $26 million. I think he's at the end of the contract. I think that's what it is. But that's what he's getting, man. Now he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent in this offseason, right? But I'm just saying, if you trade for him, right? Could you maybe can you afford to pay that last? Just use him as a rental? Could you do that? I don't know. But I like John Collins. I like him. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, I'm just throwing out names because I'm thinking of who can we afford? Who can we afford, guys? You know what I'm saying? To kind of make, to kind of change things up here. Because we need wing help. Like that's just the truth. We do. I think we're good on the big men, especially with Porter's growth and stuff and how well he's looking. All right, so we have a backup for Mitch. Right, so I think we're good there, but I really truly think that we should really look into the wing help. That's just what I think, man. I think that's something we should really look into doing, man, because I don't know. My thing is that, when knock on wood, guys start getting injured, hence what's happening with Deuce, we can handle it because we got Clarkson, who had a solid game tonight. Of course, when Shamet comes back. But my thing is, when these wings go down, like what happened with OG, and we don't really have any guy to back us up there, you know what I mean? So, guys, it's looking like here, Deuce has got it. This looks like Deuce has a high ankle sprain. So that's what Mike Brown said. So he's going to get an MRI on that today. What's today? Today's the 10th, right? No, yesterday was the 9th. Sorry, today is technically the 10th because it's midnight. But I think he's getting an MRI. I think he got an MRI on it yesterday, which is Tuesday. So we got to see exactly where Deuce is at. But if it's a high ankle sprain, guys, he's going to probably be out for about a month. Sometimes those things are like worse than breaks, man. I sprained my ankle a couple times. I did both. I broke my ankle and I sprained my ankle. And I remember spraining my ankle. I felt like it was worse because when I broke my ankle, I knew I needed, I had to, get a cast, and I was in crutches and stuff. I think it took me like maybe a couple of months, or maybe it wasn't that long. But when I sprained my ankle, man, when I came down, I went up for a layup and I rolled it. I was out for a minute. And then when I came back, I wasn't the same. It just, I had to get it taped up every single time. Like I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I didn't really fully feel comfortable on the ankle until like a couple more months later. I just was unsure of it. I was afraid I might roll it again. Sometimes those are worse, man. Tony says we should have kept Jericho Sims. Yeah, but Tony, why would we do that, Tony? Tony, he's the same player as Porter. He's the same guy. Why would we do that, Tony? Tony, we need a wing, not another big. We need another wing. Collins could play that. He could play a 4. He could score. He's athletic, right? So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You kind of need somebody like that, but who's out? Like I said, you got Zach Collins. What about the other guy? You know who I like too? What about the other guy? He plays with the Clippers too. What about the other guy? Derrick Jones Jr. Remember him, Derrick Jones? Who he used to play for? I think he used to play for Dallas, I think. He's played for Dallas. He's with the Clippers because the Clippers stink, man. They're trying to celebrate. I'm even hearing big shouts this rover. I'm hearing Zubac this rover to the Celtics. They're thinking about trading Anthony Simmons for him. I'm hearing that floating around. So Clippers might be really ready to sell. I like Derrick Jones over there for them, Junior. I like him too. He's about 6'6", 6'7". He's like a Mikal hybrid. But he's long and athletic. He's like a poor man's Trey Murphy. What about him, man? What about him? What about Chris Dunn? He's like 6'3", man. He can defend, man. I'm just saying, you got to think of teams that stink, right? So I'm just saying, so something to think about. Something to think about. But great win for them boys, man. Great win for them boys. Awesome win, man. Awesome win. Let me bring up the schedule here, man. Let me bring up the schedule really, really quick before we get up out of here. Let me see exactly where we are at. Let me see here. Guys, I don't think we play again. We don't play again for a while, man. When we play this weekend, right? Because I think we play Saturday, and I think if we win, we play, I think we play Sunday. Right? I think we play back-to-back games. I think that's how it is. Or Monday, I'm not sure. But if we win or we lose, let's say we lose to Orlando. Knock on wood, but let's say we lose, right? We don't play again, guys, again till like next Thursday at the Pacers. Pull up schedule for you guys really, really quickly here. Pull up schedule for you guys. Okay. Pull this up for you guys. So, guys, we got some more winnable games here, man. We got some more winnable games. See that right there? So if you look at that right there, we got Orlando, of course, this weekend. But we got Indiana. We got Philly. We got Miami. We got Minnesota. Miami again, man. I mean, why are we playing these guys so much? I mean, it's just insane. But guys, I think those are all winnable games. And Indiana stinks, right? But then we got Philly. Philly's not that good this year. And then we got Miami. So that's going to be a tough one. But that's at the Garden, where we've been pretty unbeatable this year. But then we got to go to Minnesota, which is going to be a tough one. Cat returns home. And then we got the Christmas Day game. What do you guys think we go, man? Because listen, if we win against Orlando, I think we can beat them boys too, man. Again, because they don't have Wagner, man. He's the one that's giving us problems more than Paolo. So we got to see exactly what that looks like. But I love the schedule right here, man. I love how that plays out. Our record is pretty good, man. We should. What do you guys think we go? 1, 2, 3. What's that? Next 5? Next 5 games. What do you think we do? I think we go 5-1. No, I'm bugging. I'm silly, man. I think we go 4-1 or maybe 3-2. I can see us possibly losing to Miami and Minnesota. I can see that. But I can see us also beating them boys too. It's just going to be a lot because we got a lot going on with all these games and, you know, with Vegas and, of course, you know. But we'll be off until the 18th, so that'll be good. And also, too, it's good because a guy like Deuce some more time to rest. Because you never know. Could come back. Deuce could be better. You know what I mean? You never know. The ankle sprains are ill, but, you know, still, you know, hopefully it's not a high ankle sprain. I'm just hearing things circulating out there that's what it looks like. It looks like a high ankle sprain for him. So, so we'll see what that looks like, man. But I think we should pretty much – schedule looks good, man. Schedule looks good. I think we should clean up, mop up here right before the new year, man, and pretty much go into the new year with a winning record and pretty much sitting close to the top of the East, man. So I think this is pretty good for them boys. All right, guys, this is a short show today, man. So listen, I'll be back Saturday, man, to discuss the game against Orlando, semifinal game in the NBA Cup in Vegas. I will be going live then, so please come through and check it out. Listen, I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. Right? Also, too, if it's your first time coming through rocking with me, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. And also, too, when you do subscribe, hit that bell icon to get all notifications on all my new shows and all the new things that I put up, right? All the shorts and stuff. All right, listen, big time win for them boys, the captain, 35 big points, 4 assists. And big time win, man. Boys going to Vegas. I will be going live Saturday after the game, so please come through and check that out. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.